This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Play action, Fields. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. Swings this out here for Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Making the stop that time.
The linebacker is keeping it
in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. Just early in the opening drive, you send 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now run with Montgomery. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And off comes to Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So let's see what this does. Let's try this out.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They pitch it out to Montgomery. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oh, well. I got rid of that. Oh, I just, no.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now it's Carson. And this one also slow.
Learn how to take that thing all the way
maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Sucks. I don't want to. I just want it to work. But whatever.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Hey.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
2nd and 7. Fields to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally. A quick throw out to Lockett. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
To throw again is Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one.
What's up, Nene?
And now it's 3rd. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. There's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield.
Ooh, I should have slid with that motherfucker. Oh my god, that shit was about to be a fumble. Oh my god, that was like a fucking fumble waiting to happen. Got this shit right here. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see how this does. I really don't like that alignment.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Line of scrimmage.
Let's see what we do.
It's 1st and 10.
Let's see what we do. Let's be working on this play. This one needs to.
quick target here, complete to Metcalf. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th.
I'm gonna miss having that motherfucker so much.
Pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
No, I'm too close for that play.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And this a quick slant to Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Out of the gun, Fields. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Fields.
Oh my God.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that,
you can go for it if you want.
4th down. Well done.
Yeah.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He finds Robinson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fields. And he'll just get rid of it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that
I know what I'm doing wrong now. Okay.
And made him try and pass downfield and fell incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams.
I got lucky that he sailed it. I got lucky as hell.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield.
All right, let's try a play I've never ran. Let's try a play we've never ran. Let's see what it does.
You do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Throw an interception.
So excited thinking his guy was open, but he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Field goal range and spike. Field goal range and spike. It's cover 4.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago.
Yeah,
First half in the books.
Woo, Metcalf is such a fucking beast. I'm gonna miss him so goddamn much.
Welcome back, Charles and I.
Miss that motherfucker.
Number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone, and this will come out to 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
I'm not. You tripping.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would
Good
like.
handoff. Good run. Actually made a good run for once. I never do that.
Get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Oh yeah, I want to try this. That's right. I wanted to try this play. I've never tried it. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna find out. Whoa, pick. Yeah, I read it wrong. Read that shit wrong.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Okay, let's try this. Let's see what this does. This is a play I'm not that comfortable with.
To throw is Wilson. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't
Good blitz.
look like they're
Good
gonna be
blitz. That should have got me clean.
That's
fuck.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
So Puna hasn't been working.
2nd and 10. Montgomery on the count.
Oh, I went the complete wrong way.
They're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete wrong way. Open that hole real fucking big.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Now a first down throw, Fields.
Oh, come on, you were supposed to be in contain.
He'll let this go deep right
Woo!
side.
That's a big catch right there.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Guy's fucking cheat code, bro.
The big play has him all the way inside the 30.
I miss him so goddamn much.
They run it with Carson.
Oh, I missed the hole. Oh, damn, I suck at it.
The 22-yard
Missed the
line.
hole. That shit was open.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Quickly out wide to Eskridge. Touchdown! Dwayne Eskridge. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put more pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw, Fields. That's complete right side.
Diggs, you are not playing that right, bro.
Not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 30.
Get a swat there.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Whew, I got a fucking wrecked right there.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Woo!
David Montgomery.
I did that little swim move and just was on the not even anywhere near the play.
Again, taking the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the table. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
Threw it too far. It's a pick. Oh my God. That's silly. That's silly. I didn't even throw that right. Oh, that's silly. That one should have been a pick. Metcalf just bailing my ass out on that one.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter.
That shit was an interception. I threw that to the complete wrong side. Everything.
Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds
Fucking Dunlap looked like he's about to kick him in the head.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Fields now to throw. Pass incomplete.
No receivers open, so Rue's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Now Montgomery.
Missed him.
First down as they get him to the
Missed him. Had the shake. Couldn't get the completion.
Rushing for him now.
You get the hit.
10th carry of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Forced him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Fields under pressure again, and down he goes again. Darrell Taylor in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time.
Oh, whew, Diggs, you bitch.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Little bitch, Diggs. That was you.
Predicted history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Nice pass.
This one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work.
Nice fucking pass.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Fields throwing again. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And all the way inside.
Gotta do better than that, Jamal.
Before they drop him. It's a gain of 35.
Okay, so now.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of
Because you're the best Puna.
and let the quarterback find
My
you.
dog.
And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with
Puna's a fucking beast, dude. I would trade for Puna if he was a little faster.
Keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Fields. To the end zone, but
Puna, you fucking monster, you.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Nothing left to do but climb.
Santos' kick is up and through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
All right, I'm going to try a play I'm not comfortable with. Let's see what this is about.
He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Okay, now I'm really not liking it.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say,
this does not look good, my friend. This does not look good to me. We're going to call timeout because that's going to be a fumble. That is going to be a fumble right there.
He's in big trouble.
Try it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rashad Penny. of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
5 for 171.